It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am up on the Cut to You blog today. Today I am using one of the new April releases. This is the Simple Umbrella. And the minute I saw this umbrella, I was like, I know exactly what picture I am going to use. So I actually first cut out the umbrella in white, and then I realized that the umbrella in this picture is purple. So I wanted to embrace using the inspiration from the umbrella in my photo with the umbrella in the umbrella cut file. So the first thing that I did was cut it out again in purple. And it's a beautiful Paige Evans purple floral from my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I am doing an 8.5 by 11 page, but the finished product that you will see will be a 12 by 12 because I know that's what most people do. When this gets put in my album, though, it will be in the 8.5 by 11. So I've cut down this green paper to 8.5 by 11. And I realized that the purple on the green was just a little, it didn't have enough pop for me. Like it was still kind of hidden. So when that happens for me, I decide I need to basically blur out the background paper. So I grabbed this Heidi Swap metallic white texture paste, and then I just ran it down the page, almost like, well, my thought process was kind of like rain sheets. And so I went ahead and did that. I didn't even let it dry, but whatever was on the rest of my silicone brush, I just put on my glass mat, added some water, and I'm just doing a ton of splatters. So using what I have, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to splatter the panel pieces of the umbrella as well. Because at that point I wasn't really sure how I was going to completely back this cut file, which I actually don't end up backing the cut file at all. So I get everything splattered, and then I will kind of let it dry for a little bit. This paste dries fairly quickly. And then I'm going to put down the top of my umbrella. So I want my photo to be underneath my umbrella, just like my daughter is. And so the umbrella, not hook, what is it called? It's not a stem either. I'm a loss for words today. Handle. It's a handle. So the umbrella handle would have been covered by my photo. So I'm just gonna tear that in half, and then I am going to extend it underneath my photo, and you won't even be able to notice. So I know I want to do what we call like a faux sequin shaker pocket in the panels of this umbrella. So like I said, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do that. I wasn't sure if I wanted the shakers to be on the sides or if I wanted them to be in the center. So I actually tried out both, and I decided that I wanted the sequin shakers to be on the sides and to actually go ahead and just pop back in that purple umbrella piece. And I'm going to pop it up to give it some definition so you can tell that it's its own separate panel. I think if I had put it in, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So I popped that up. And to make my faux sequin shakers, I'm just going to add some liquid glue to that area and then pop my sequins right on there. I do use the packaging to smush it down so I don't get as much glue on my fingers. You still get some glue, but that's okay. And then I just tap off the extra. I'm going to put it in my little dish and set that off to dry a little bit. And I am going to work on matting my photo. So I'm trying to decide if I want to matte my photo and bring in that green, if I want to bring in some black because there's so much black in the photo. Ultimately, I'm going to go through my scrap bin and pull this kind of softer green. So it's just like one hue different of the background paper. I could have used the other piece, but I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I'm having a hard time cutting into paper, and that is definitely not like me. So I went ahead and matted my photo, and here you can see I am going to place it on that purple paper that I used to cut out the umbrella. And I am going to take another piece of that and matte my photo with that as well. So I'm being very cautious because if I was going to turn this into a 12 by 12 layout that you will see in the end, I need all of that space to basically cover up. I need the 8.5 by 11 layout that I'm making to cover the holes of the cut file and my backing. So I have my 2 layers on my photo, and now I'm going to take my T-square ruler because I don't want my handle to be weirdly offset, or I want it to look like I just extended the handle and put it down even further. Like it's just an extended handle. You guys know because you're watching me do this, that it is not, the cut file is not that long. So, but as you can see, it's at the same angle, so it looks like it goes all the way there. Now I'm going to put my photo in the middle here, and then I'm going to dig through all of my bits and pieces of ephemera. And I apologize, there's a little bit of blurriness on the right-hand side of the screen. You're not going to miss anything. I think that my phone is just placed too close to that side of the tripod. So you're seeing probably a little bit of the top of my tripod. So I decided to basically pull out all of the green and purple pieces. I love these florals. I think it's so pretty. There is so much foliage down behind her in the picture. It's a little dark because it was nighttime, but so since it's a little dark, you can't see it, but in real life, I think you can see it a little bit better. So I'm going to create 2 clusters, one with a tag and some leaves and a floral piece, and then the other one is going to have a journaling block as well as a floral. So now I'm going to go through these little bits of a sticker book. And I'm pointing out there that I have introduced this yellow, and I don't want your eye to be drawn straight to that yellow piece. So I grabbed a yellow heart and then I cut a yellow tag, and I'm going to put that down there. So the photo is surrounded by some yellow, so it's going to bring your eye into there as well. And then trying to think if there's anything else that I add. I don't believe so. So I am going to go off camera I'm going to glue everything down. I am going to add my title, which is Singing in the Rain. And then I'm going to add a couple of sequins coming off the top of that umbrella. So it's like raindrops are falling down. So I just add a little dollop of glue, use my crystal katana to pick up and push down my sequins. Added some twine to my tag, and that is going to do it. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Make sure you head over to the Facebook group and the blog so you can see the close-up pictures as well as tons and tons of inspiration. I will leave a link to this cut file in the description box so you can get your hands on it as well. And I'm just going to give you a little close-up there as well as some close-up photos so you can see how that popping up of that just makes the difference 100%. So there's my fake sequin pockets and the layout as a 12 by 12. So that is going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you next time. Bye.